For decades, this classic Chevrolet sat abandoned outside an old countryside garage. Rain, snow, rust, and time slowly consumed its once proud body. Fallen leaves covered the wheels while dust hid every memory beneath its faded paint. Most people would see nothing more than scrap metal, but every classic car has a story waiting to be told. Today, that story begins again. This forgotten American icon is about to start an incredible journey, from complete abandonment to a factory-quality restoration. Before touching a single bolt, every inch of the Chevrolet is carefully inspected. Years of corrosion have damaged nearly every exterior panel. The floor appears weak, chrome is badly pitted, seals have hardened, and mechanical systems have been silent for decades. Every problem is documented because a professional restoration always starts with planning. The goal isn't simply to repair the car, it's to preserve its history while returning it to its original glory. Thousands of photographs are captured from every angle before disassembly begins. Every trim piece, bolt, bracket, and panel is labeled to ensure accurate reassembly later. Proper documentation saves countless hours during restoration and guarantees that no original detail is lost. Every classic deserves to be rebuilt exactly as it left the factory decades ago. The restoration officially begins inside the cabin. Worn seats, cracked dashboard components, old carpeting, weathered insulation, and damaged interior panels are carefully removed one piece at a time. Years of moisture have left signs of corrosion beneath the flooring, but nothing is rushed. Every original component that can be restored is preserved for authenticity. Now the exterior comes apart. Chrome bumpers, grille, headlights, hood, doors, fenders, and trim are removed one component at a time. Hidden damage begins to appear beneath the surface, revealing just how much work lies ahead. Although the Chevrolet now looks incomplete, this is the first real step toward bringing the legend back to life. With every removable panel separated, the restoration team begins stripping decades of faded paint and surface corrosion. Layer by layer, the original steel slowly reappears beneath the weathered finish. Years of repairs, scratches, and hidden imperfections are finally exposed. This process reveals the true condition of the Chevrolet and prepares every panel for precise metal restoration. Nothing is hidden, and nothing is rushed. Professional sandblasting removes stubborn rust from every corner of the body shell. Years of oxidation disappear as clean steel emerges once again. Every seam, every edge, and every hidden cavity is cleaned with extreme precision. This step creates the perfect foundation for long-lasting repairs and ensures no hidden corrosion remains beneath the surface. Now the real craftsmanship begins. Severely rusted metal sections are carefully cut away, and precision-formed replacement panels are welded into place. Every weld is measured, aligned, and finished to factory specifications. Instead of hiding damage, the team restores the body with strength, accuracy, and respect for the car's original design. After welding is complete, every repaired section is carefully ground smooth and hand-finished. Body lines are restored with incredible precision until every panel flows exactly as it did when the Chevrolet first left the factory. Patience during this stage determines the quality of the final finish, and perfection is the only acceptable result. With every repair complete, the bare steel receives a protective coat of high-quality epoxy primer. This seals the metal against future corrosion while creating the perfect surface for bodywork and paint. For the first time in decades, the Chevrolet no longer looks abandoned. Its transformation has truly begun, and the legendary classic is finally moving toward a brand new life. Before any paint is applied, every body panel is temporarily installed and carefully aligned. The hood, doors, fenders, and trunk are adjusted until every gap is perfectly even. This step demands patience because even the smallest misalignment would be visible after painting. Factory-level precision is the goal, ensuring the Chevrolet looks exactly as it did when it first rolled off the assembly line. Only a thin layer of professional body filler is applied where necessary to achieve perfectly straight panels. Technicians shape every surface by hand using long sanding blocks, checking reflections from multiple angles. The goal is not to hide flaws but to create smooth, factory-correct body lines that will shine beautifully under fresh paint. Hours of careful block sanding transform the body into an incredibly smooth surface. Guide coats reveal even the smallest imperfections, allowing technicians to correct every detail before moving forward. This demanding process requires skill, patience, and countless hours, but it creates the flawless foundation needed for a show-quality finish. After final sanding, multiple coats of high-build primer are sprayed across the entire Chevrolet. This specialized coating fills microscopic imperfections and prepares the body for its final finish. Each coat is allowed to cure before being sanded once again, ensuring every panel is perfectly smooth and ready for paint. Weeks of metalwork and preparation have finally brought the Chevrolet to this moment. The body is now perfectly straight, fully primed, and ready to receive its new factory-quality paint. The abandoned classic that once seemed beyond saving is now only one step away from revealing its true beauty once again. Months of preparation lead to the most exciting stage of the restoration. Inside a temperature-controlled paint booth, multiple coats of factory-correct deep metallic burgundy paint are carefully applied. Every pass of the spray gun is smooth and consistent, bringing the Chevrolet back to life. The dull, rusted shell begins to disappear, replaced by a finish that reflects the craftsmanship invested in every previous step. Several layers of premium clear coat are applied to protect the new paint and create incredible depth. After curing, the surface is carefully wet sanded and machine polished until it shines like a mirror. Every reflection reveals perfectly straight body panels, proving that patience always delivers extraordinary results. While the paint cures, attention turns to the heart of the Chevrolet. The original V8 engine is completely disassembled, cleaned, measured, and rebuilt using restored and replacement components where needed. Every bearing, gasket, seal, and moving part is installed with precision, ensuring the classic engine will perform as beautifully as it looks. Every suspension and braking component is rebuilt or replaced to restore factory performance and safety. New bushings, rebuilt control arms, restored springs, fresh brake lines, and refurbished steering components ensure the Chevrolet will drive as confidently as it did decades ago. Beauty means little without reliability, and this restoration delivers both. The final transformation begins as freshly restored chrome bumpers, grille, headlights, trim, mirrors, and emblems are carefully installed. Every polished detail brings the Chevrolet closer to its original factory appearance. Piece by piece, the classic icon is reborn, revealing the timeless elegance that had been hidden beneath decades of rust and neglect. With the exterior complete, attention shifts to the cabin. Fresh insulation, new carpeting, restored seats, a refurbished dashboard, polished gauges, and a factory-style steering will transform the interior. Every switch, handle, and trim piece is carefully installed to match the car's original specifications. The cabin once filled with dust and decay now feels exactly as it did when this Chevrolet first welcomed its owner decades ago. The moment everyone has been waiting for has finally arrived. Fresh fuel flows through the rebuilt engine as the ignition key turns for the very first time. After a few revolutions, the classic V8 comes to life with a smooth, confident idle. Months of hard work, patience, and precision are rewarded in a single unforgettable moment. The Chevrolet is alive once again. After final safety checks, the Chevrolet leaves the workshop for its first drive in decades. The rebuilt suspension absorbs every bump with confidence, the engine delivers smooth power, and the polished chrome shines beneath the afternoon sun. What was once abandoned and forgotten now moves proudly down the open road, proving that true craftsmanship can overcome the effects of time. From a rust-covered shell to a stunning American classic, every stage of this restoration reflects dedication, skill, and respect for automotive history. Every repaired panel, rebuilt component, and polished surface tells the story of a machine that refused to be forgotten. This Chevrolet is no longer a relic, it is once again a masterpiece. What began as a forgotten classic has become a symbol of patience, craftsmanship, and passion. Every hour spent restoring this Chevrolet preserved a piece of American automotive history for future generations. Thank you for joining this incredible restoration journey. If you enjoyed watching this transformation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next classic restoration adventure.